Hello, this is Zachary Jennings from Metro Weather Watch. Hope everyone's having a great afternoon so far. See, this high pressure is starting to work its way in today, and that's going to be the storyline pretty much that saves us from a lot of precipitation on Thanksgiving. So you see we're making our way through the week. This is in Tuesday. Now we're into Wednesday. You see the system coming in, starting to form right here. Now we're heading into Thursday right now. You see here comes all that precipitation. It's all pretty much staying stationary though, because it cannot break through this high pressure wall that's built up right here, protecting us from this tri-state. We're going to look at NAM actually for this particular run. Show you kind of that scattered activity that they're trying to pinpoint. So as you see, we're pretty much back where we were. It's early morning hours of Thanksgiving. See, so scattered activity tries to work its way in, but I think it's a little overdone because of this high pressure, how strong it is, and just how it's been sitting there. It's going to be holding off all the heavy rain though. Even if it does happen, a little bit happen, it won't be enough to really ruin your plans. You see right here, all this heavy rain all through here, that's going to stay out there. You see it's stationary pretty much, right over the pretty much plains, northern Midwest, up in Missouri, Iowa, all through there, just staying stuck pretty much. It can't move. It's trying to fight its way through this wall. And as we head into midnight, you see it starts to do that on Thanksgiving, but GFS says it will. This is what GFS shows through. So this 6E as well. It's midnight pretty much on Thanksgiving, and you see that's starting to rain, starting to show rain moving into the tri-state on our western side. And by early morning hours of Friday, that takes us over, which is probably going to happen for sure. We definitely are going to see a lot of rain on Friday. That's going to be, this high pressure is not going to be able to hold it off any longer, and it's going to blast right through that wall. And that's going to be the situation for your Friday. A lot of rain and precipitation falling. And it clears out for your Saturday for a little bit. For Sunday, as we head into Sunday again, we go once again with more rain showers, and that'll be the story as another system comes through, and that'll last into the early part of next week. So we'll head to total precipitation accumulation from GFS, and you'll be able to see now what we're talking about exactly. See, you can really see it from how the high pressure is really holding off all this rain. From this model, look at all the rain just being stuck and finally breaking through. And that ends up dropping a fairly good amount of rain on us, especially out here in Oklahoma and Texas. It might be a little overdone being GFS, but still, I think it's going to be a good amount of rain once we're all said and done. Of course, here comes our system again Sunday, pretty much right over the same exact areas. And once again, Texas is getting a lot of rain, which is not good for them because they've had a lot of it over the last pretty much over the last couple months now. So that's going to be a pretty bad situation for them probably once again. Let's look at your temperatures though. So here we are, this is pretty much today. It's going to stay in the 40s, and it'll cool off a little bit tonight, back into our 30s. And here as we head into Tuesday, remember, same story. Wednesday we start to warm up a little bit. We're in the low 50s finally. Cool back off for a little bit. Stay out of the 30s though this time. And this is your Thanksgiving right here. You can see high 50s, even a 60 down here at the Kentucky-Tennessee border. So I wouldn't be surprised if we might see a few 60s work into our southern counties. That's a big gift though right now. Most likely going to stay in the 50s though for much of the area. You see, here comes that system coming in. You see all the cold air being brung in here. That will pretty much kick us out of the 50s once again. And the cold air will work its way in. Warm up a little bit, of course, during the day, and it'll just keep doing that throughout the week. It's more cold air on the way. That's the thing. A lot more cold air once again on the way. So that's what we're going to have to keep an eye on. That's going to be the situation through that and the early parts of next week. Warm up a little bit as that system comes in, drags up that moisture, but that's all. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. So this is what we're watching here. I know that's pretty much the situation that's going on today. I know the early part of next week's going to be, or this week, early part of this week's going to be pretty nice out there. be pretty cold to start it out, but as we head toward Thanksgiving, it's going to start to warm up. Thanksgiving's going to be pretty nice as well. Thanksgiving, like I said, you don't have to cancel your plans just because there's a little rain in the forecast. It's going to be nice, and that's what we're going to be watching as we head into Thanksgiving. I think we might see we could see a few isolated showers, but I don't think it's going to be anything a big deal. It's not going to be a washout or anything by any means for your Thanksgiving. High 50s, and should be mostly clear for the most part. Might have a few showers, but that's about it. So we'll just keep an eye on it, and you can stay tuned. You keep up with all of this on our Facebook and Twitter, and of course MetroWeatherWatch.com. So just stay tuned, and we will keep you updated.